What up, Greater Long Beach? Welcome back to your home for everything local sports. It's JJ. This highlight video brought to you by Naples Rib Company, the perfect place to cater your team's next event. And it's time for the main event. On Friday night, Downey and Warren crosstown rivalry featuring top 10 teams from the Southeast Division. Number 2 Vikings, number 8 Bears. One of the reasons why the stadium looks like this an hour before kickoff. Just an absolute scene at Warren High School. This a proximity rivalry. School separated by about a mile. Warren quarterback Jordan Yancey and the Bears trying to beat Downey for the first time since 2009. While Viking senior and Darian Franklin ready for the challenge. I mean, this whole thing just turned into a pre-game party. DJs on both sides getting the student sections all turned up. Attention American high schools. This is how you do a rivalry. Week of the build-up, bands taking the field together, teams trading pleasantries. Raul Lara's seen a few big games of his own, but Warren hasn't recently. So it is really time to put up or shut up for the Bears against their rivals, and Downey was ready to put up on their first drive. Clear, the game plan is quick throws to the outside. Rafiq Rahim and Jalen Thompson hook up a few times on this opening drive to get down into Bear territory. Big run on first down for Rahim is going to set up this day-day vigilant touchdown run from 2 yards out, and Downey caps a 10-play drive to go up 6-0 early. Warren says, oh, are you finished? Allow me to retort. A 10-play drive of its own, and it's also on quick passes from Yancey. This on 3rd and 5, gonna hook up with Togafua for 15 yards. Another third down from the 10-yard line on this drive. Oh, what a time to be a 5. Marquise Lowe around the end and in to tie it up. Extra point makes it 7-6. We got about 4 minutes left in the first quarter, and that's it for the offensive highlights in the first half. Downey just kept shooting itself in the foot, like this long completion right here. Yeah, you probably saw that yellow flying in the background. One of 9 penalties on the Vikings on the night for almost 100 yards. First half also full of great defensive effort. How about Kiefer Enslin? But with defensive effort comes the intensity, and with the intensity comes plays like this. I mean, it is a rivalry, right? You got to credit the refs for being able to quell this scuffle on the Warren sideline pretty quickly, giving penalties to both teams, both ways, and basically saying, let them play. On that same drive, something you don't see every day, Rahim going into the end zone. This ball is going to be tipped. Yancey with the one-handed interception, right? Well, he did spin that ball into the back of the end zone and sits down on the line. He said he heard a whistle. The referee calls a touchback, but after a long zebra conference, it's ruled a safety. But there was a penalty on Downey before the snap. So Warren has to accept the penalty and give the interception back that would have been a safety on themselves. I don't know, let's just move on and pretend that never happened. Warren's up 7-6 at the break. We start the second half, Warren with field position advantage after 2 punts. Here comes Pickens on the running back release into the red zone, but look at Michael Cabrera with the rip motion. Forced fumble recovery for the junior. It's a Vikings ball going the other way like they started. Rahim and the Vikings popping the bubble screens, trying to get into Bear territory on this drive. It's 4th down near midfield. Rahim is going to be looking over the middle for that quick pass, and he's going to find Hinckley Rapati. Rapati with a few moves in the middle of the field, going to get 20 yards down into the red zone. But Fuyava busts the second down play up in the backfield that forced 3rd down from the 15-yard line. Rahim is going to roll out, looking to buy time. He's going to try to get it to Rapati again, but that's going to be ruled intentional grounding. So look at the scoreboard. It's 4th and forever, and Lauren knows something about that. His defense comes up with a huge play. It's Ulysses Coda with the interception, and he takes the Odyssey down into Viking territory. A major turning point in this game when it looked like Downey was ready to score and take the lead. Instead, it's Warren going the other way. 5 plays later from the 16, Yancey put it up there. And Darnay Harris gonna go get it. Oh my goodness, game changer. So nice, you gotta see it twice. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what you call a high point. Home stands just about to spin off this planet. Warren is up 14-6 at the end of the third. Downey puts in Trevor Hill to try to turn the tide, but he doesn't even get a chance. Snap goes into the end zone. It's a safety, and this one stands as the Warren defense lets the Downey fans in the end zone know you now have permission to be quiet. Yancey makes sure that sticks. He's going to find Harris again, this time for 35 yards. Harris on his way to 101 yards receiving on the night. Again, the seniors hook up on third down. 4 big catches for Harris here in the second half. So it's fourth down from the 8-yard line. Yancey buys time with the feet, and he can do more than that. It's the fancy dancy Yancey in at the pylon to cap the scoring. Over 200 all-purpose yards for number 1, 23 unanswered points for Warren. There's a new powerhouse in town. I mean, talk about power. They're looking like the Chicago Bears over there with that defense, forcing 4 second-half turnovers to seal the deal. And yeah, Rivalry can coach some football, and the Warren Bears are for real. 23-6 is your final. They now sit atop the SGBL for the first time since 2009, and it's a party in Downey if you're wearing blue and gold. Bears going to go on to take on Dominguez next week in a very important SGBL game, while Downey travels to Gar. Thanks to all of our sponsors, including Long Beach Transit, who helps us bring you these highlight videos. LBT now has stops on Route 1 at CSU Dominguez Hills, South Bay Pavilion, and the StubHub Center. Stick with us. The best high school football in the local area is still yet to come, right here at GazetteSports.com and Press Telegram.